Hello everyone, it's me, Harrison. I'm going to take a little break from doing movie reviews and talk to you very quickly about a subject that several people have brought up to me. It's about the state of where the pregnant community as a whole is right now on the internet. As most of you know, in the last few years, since between 2006 and 2007, the internet pregnant loving community has kind of reached a bit of a rut. What happened was that we had sites like Cheviot's Video Guide, Storm Zone, and Del Kin's Pregnancy Comic Reviews, and a host of other sites, Pumpkin Belly's Patch being the earliest, that all had pregnancy-related material for mainstream pregnancy lovers. Over the years, what's happened is that a lot of these sites have gone down due to the fact that the owners eventually, it got to be too much work for them to do, and so they kind of let the sites go or just deleted them altogether. And in other cases, it was the reverse. A lot of people were not contributing enough to the sites and to the group as a whole, and so they went down. Just to give you a quick overview, the first site I ever found was back in late 1999 into early 2000, called Pumpkin Belly's Patch. For most of us, it was the first mainstream pregnancy site that was dedicated just to the admiration and enjoyment of looking at pregnant women. And that led on to me finding Cheviot's site, Storm Zone, and other places that were just delightful to see. And it's been sad and unfortunate to see what's happened to all these sites in recent years going down. Just to give you a quick overview, what also happened was that we also had a lot of groups on yahoo.com where people could post photos and have their own groups. And what happened was Yahoo started deleting a lot of them. I think there's only one now left. There used to be a slew of groups there on yahoo.com, the Yahoo groups, and they're all gone now, just about. You can't find them anywhere. Also, we had, in recent years, we lost pregnantcommunity.com, Pregorama. Those sites provided good, decent, non-pornographic related material that was clean and decent and very good, and the kind of material I like to see and a lot of others I know like to see. And on that point, a friend of mine here on YouTube by the name of Punishing Fate, he brought this up to me that, he felt that, like me, that a lot of the good old days were gone, essentially, that, we had all these great sites that used to exist in the past, and in recent years they've all gone down, and it's just now hard to find good sites to gather around and be around other, fellow pregnancy lovers and get together and really contribute things like photos, videos, links, and stories, and all those kind of things. Expansion Mansion is out there, but I'm not a big fan of Expansion Mansion because of the way they treat people. For those of you who don't know, Storm, who sold the site to Bambi Blaze, what happened was he got banned from Expansion Mansion. The site that he sold, the former owner, got banned, and he told me that this woman in that group over there have actually started spreading bad rumors about him. He didn't get into details, but he said that a lot of the pregnancy-loving community had turned against him because of that, because of what they had done to him. So, after seeing how they treat people and how they treated me, I think that group is a pretty bad group. Like my friend Punishing Fate said, they're a bunch of fascists, and that's true. But we lost a lot of groups. Bellius Maximus, for instance, his group went down because someone kept hacking the site. He brought it back up twice, and the second time it got hacked again, and someone sent a virus into the site, and it crashed. So he said, okay, guys, I can't do it anymore. Somebody keeps hacking the site. I'm going to have to give up. That was understandable, but nonetheless very sad and unfortunate because it had the potential to be another great group. I could go on and on about all the things we've lost over the years, but what do we do to solve it? And here's what I think. We need to do what we can do. Even if we can't create our own websites, we have Cheviot's site. It's still there, the Cheviot forum, and I'm grateful to say that we've gotten some more activity going on that site. So I encourage people, to find that forum, to join up in it, because it's still one of the few places left now that you can go where you can be absolutely free and not be bullied by people and really contribute something to the pregnant community as a whole. Also, things like I'm doing, like doing these video reviews, the one reason I started doing this was because nobody else was doing it. And I wanted so much to see somebody do some pregnancy movie reviews and things like that, and just speak out about, the issues about pregnancy. I would encourage others to do the same. Anybody who has the equipment and who can do it, don't be afraid. You can get on here, you can do it. Don't be shy. That'll pass after a while. Don't be afraid to express yourself and let people know, hey, I like pregnant women. I mean, you don't have to tell them who you really are or anything. You don't have to show your face on the video if you don't want to. But if you want to speak out like I'm doing, I would encourage you to do that, because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I think it would go a long way into helping the pregnant community come back from this rut that we're in. In the meantime, like I said, what we can do to solve the problem is to contribute in the little ways that we can. Whether it be videos, photos, links to sites that we found, anything, stories, you name it. We can contribute those things. And we can start by getting on at Cheviot's forum and building up from there, and hopefully getting some more sites going. We can build up the momentum, and we can bring back the pregnant community from this rut that we are in now. But it takes everybody working as a whole, and it takes everybody working as a group. It's just like, let me use myself for example. I used to be on I'm still on MySpace, but there used to be a group there that's still around, but it's dead, called Pregnancy Anonymous Lovers Group. For the most part, they had some fairly activity, but there wasn't a lot in the way of people contributing, and I was starting to contribute a lot of the photos simply because nobody else was. And while I was grateful that I was getting all the attention and flattery by being the one that was posting the most photos and videos of pregnant women, I noticed nobody else was, and that was disappointing to me. And when my computer crashed back in early 2007, I was disappointed to see that when I came back afterwards, a year later, that after I had stopped contributing, nobody else really bothered to contribute anything either. Of course, it's also understandable that we lost a couple of sites like pregnantcommunity.com and Pregorama. All those sites, they went down, the good, decent sites, and we never got them back. But other than that, though, there a lot of things could still have been done to save that group, and it's just one example of the reason why a lot of these places you see these dead internet sites of these groups where there used to be a lot of activity, and they're dead now because people did not contribute. They did not bother to take the time out of their day to work on that. So, in conclusion, what I would like to say is this. Let's all start contributing in any way possible we can, and start to build back up the momentum and build back up the community as a whole, and we can get our community back. We can do this. It's not just one person, but we can all do it as a group. We can bring back the community to back to where we were back in 2000. We can bring back Cheviot's forum, and we can bring back new websites. So let's start contributing today, and let's start thinking of ways to improve the situation and make it better. I'd like to dedicate this video to Punishing Fate, one of my new friends here on YouTube. He is the one that's sort of inspired me to make this video, and a lot of other people too. So let's stop complaining about what we don't have, and let's start doing something about it. Okay? Now is the time. Let's start contributing today. Let's bring back the pregnant community. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye for now.